You are now listening to Between Us Girls, the podcast, where we discuss life's fuckeries and then some over wine.
Hey, welcome to our show. This is Michelle.
Danielle.
And Sharonda.
And this is
Between Us Girls.
There goes Sharonda on the phone again. That baby say, I'm here. Hey, Sharonda. Are you still not feeling well?
You know.
Okay.
Not really.
Okay.
Sucks to be you.
Oh God. Is it gonna be fuck both of y'all this episode or not?
I swear to God, I love y'all so
I was
much.
feeling the love with Michelle last time and then now it just died. Wow.
Now you're like, why the fuck you? Okay. All right.
Right. Feelings hurt.
So, listeners, you can always find us at SoundCloud, Stitcher, Google Play, and what is it, Apple Podcasts?
Yes.
Okay, because I keep saying iTunes, but I don't think that's right. Do they call it that anymore?
Well, you can find us on iTunes as well.
Oh, but it's supposed to be Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
Don't they like
it's
have
so
some?
I don't understand it. It's like on iTunes and Apple Podcasts or whatever. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, wherever the fuck Apple let y'all listen to music.
Okay. It says bitch play.
We are going to talk tonight about black stereotypes, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Black women stereotypes.
I'm sorry, black women stereotypes in the media and in the real world.
Yes.
Okay. Sharonda, how can we get some money?
So listen, if y'all want to be financial contributors to our fabulous podcast, then you can head over to www.patreon.com/between-us-girls.
Get between us.
Get between us. And if you get between us, you know.
Get between us.
This is sounding so pornographic.
Oh, it's great though.
It really sounded like a solicitation for some sex. So
Right.
If you want to get between us, you know, financially, we can make you happy, you know.
I heard recently, didn't we talk about this at one point?
What?
You could, Sharonda said you need to take your prostitution business right up there to the
I'm
courthouse and get you a DBA.
I'm just saying, I don't see the problem. I'm not
Right.
seeing the problem here.
Yeah, tax ID number.
This is
Going
still
down.
a question?
Right.
Right.
It can't be because this shit can work.
Yeah. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe we are hoping you'll visit our Patreon and see what happens.
I'm just saying. You contribute, some shit might pop off, you know? We might show up somewhere.
Oh, Danielle, we'll send Danielle in as tribute.
Right.
We'll be like,
We're
Danielle, go ahead.
volunteering her. We're volunteering her as tribute.
I mean, if you want to see this white girl twerk.
Yeah, she gonna show up in a Between Us Girls shirt. That's it.
And a fucking fanny pack.
Work.
Team no panties. No panties.
Okay, so our fan of the week this week is Alex Rawls.
Woo, woo, woo.
Uh-oh.
Thanks for watching on YouTube. Because you know why I'm saying that though. Because she said repeatedly, I just don't know if I'm the type where I can just sit and listen. But I think she's starting to warm up to it, and she's been listening to some episodes, and she's been checking us out on YouTube. Which, stay tuned and subscribed and plugged in to our YouTube because Sharonda's got some really great things in store.
Yes.
All right, so what are we sipping on, Danielle?
We are sipping on Reserve Saint Mark 2015 Cabernet Sauvignon. It's Sud de France.
Oh,
Just a little bit of a note here. This wine was gifted to us.
Oh my God.
By our lovely sound team, from which they got it from their other client.
And that bitch got a screw top.
Re-gifted
and tastes like rubbing alcohol. Thank you.
Great.
So nice of them to share their blessing.
Thank you. We're being called unappreciative bitches, but guess what? That shit tastes just like that green alcohol. All right. But thank you. And thank you, other
Thanks
clients.
for giving us the shitty wine you didn't want.
Right.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for working so hard to earn wine as payment.
With the fucking screw top.
Right.
No, I like screw tops, but yeah.
I mean, I like some, yeah, but I feel like if you're going to say, hey, this is your gift for your anniversary
I like
gift.
Capri Sun?
No.
What did you say?
I said I do too. I like some too. Screw
Oh,
top.
some too. I thought you said I like Capri
Bitch,
Sun.
let me continue. What I was going to say, you know who I feel like right now? Fuck. Okay. Anyway, if you're going to give somebody an anniversary gift and say, hey, happy anniversary.
It is over.
Yeah, I'm looking at you, Lionheart. Make sure my shit got a cork in it.
Damn.
Ah!
Okay, things got very violent.
Very
violent.
Sexual violence. I was like, I had a real. I looked like I was in pre-K. Like, oh. All right. So, even though this wine is starting off on the bad foot, we're gonna see what we like about it. Going to give it a score.
Damn,
of 25.
Michelle, starting off with a bad. Damn.
Sharonda, did you not hear what we said about this wine?
Damn.
It's redheaded stepchild in here right now.
Clearly.
But it was very nice.
Thank you.
We appreciate you so much.
Wow.
Yes, thank you.
Hey, fuck your wine, but thanks, buddy.
I didn't say
Damn.
We love you so much right now. Thank you.
Don't know much, but I know I love you. Let me. I'm just kidding.
I was gonna stop right there.
I know. I thought you were almost about to jump on that wagon with me, and then you were like, "No."
No, not gonna do that high note. Not gonna go there.
Just let Michelle do the singing.
I really like Aaron Neville, so I'm just gonna.
I
put
do
that
too.
Out there.
I do too.
Neville.
This bitch.
Oh my god, this shouldn't have laugh. No, no.
You got a whole organ in your throat.
A scared organ because the bitch is quivering,
like
okay? The motherfucker is quivering. It's a quivering organ in your fucking throat.
Oh, God.
What is happening? Why are you scared? Why are you scared?
Oh, my God.
Danielle is a dumbass. We got a whole organ. And that is the type of notes that he hit, too. He'd be like, damn.
It's straight church. It's straight church.
All in your throat. All in your throat.
Singing on that organ because you know they ain't really got no piano.
We got to train you to do this because we need you to help out in the church.
Right.
Okay.
Damn shame.
Damn it. All I can imagine, you know, like on Family Guy, like they would have him like at the church, like really. Again, we're going to talk about the stereotypical black woman. And what was the other thing?
No, that's pretty much
That
it.
was. I was saying it different before.
I don't know.
I don't. Okay. Anyway, can you cut that? Thanks.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, fuck your wine. Can you cut that? Thanks.
So we have some examples of some stereotypes. You go ahead, Danielle.
Okay,
You
go
can.
ahead.
Yeah, you just read it. Oh my god.
Oh, my God.
If you guys could see her getting ready for this shit. She leaned her head back and took a deep breath, like loud. It's
Oh my
one
God.
motherfucking word.
Anyway, so some examples of black women stereotypes. You're loud. You're ghetto. You're pretty for a dark girl.
Whoa.
You have a bad attitude. You're angry. You're unstable. You always want to pop off. You're displayed in media and in movies and TV as like the really strong black woman. Like you got to have it all together. Like the Olivia Popes or what's the Gabrielle? But she doesn't really have it all together.
Neither does the other one.
But they are like really strong, opinionated, in charge type of black woman, and you have to have that. If you have somebody outside of that in media, then it's like, yeah.
But that's like, okay, so is that the narrative that they're trying to push? Because if you notice, they don't have any stable relationships.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like,
they're very independent. I don't need a man. I want a man, and then I want you when I want you type of deal.
right.
You know, there's not very much vulnerability to the women that you see, to the black women that you see on TV, unless they're in a slightly comedic role, and even then, they're still kind of in charge and
The sassy librarian.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
They're the best friend. Very rarely do you see black women on in major TV movies, movies, be the lead woman, unless it's like an all black film. If you have a film with a predominantly white cast, and they may have one black woman where she's like the friend,
or the sassy cashier.
Sassy everything.
Yep.
Yeah. I was dying when I saw that.
Yeah, like it's just kind of crazy, like how they have all those different, how those images sort of pull together to feed into a stereotype of what a black woman is.
Well, just like Mammy from Gone with the Wind, she kind of embodied all of that.
Oh my God, 100%.
You know, all of that she was the sassy mother figure at home that wasn't your mama.
And took care of everybody.
Right.
Could do
Yeah,
anything,
she was super
but,
strong. She
yeah.
was always busy. She was yanking on folks, and you know, like, yeah, you're like an ox, Danielle.
Am I?
Yeah, we all are. That's the thing is like, oh, we're so strong. Yeah, we can handle anything.
Oh,
No, I
have
definitely
strength.
can't.
like the woman on that.
We can do it.
Yeah,
That was a white woman.
I know.
I'm just kidding.
It
Oh
was a
my
white woman
God.
with red hair, right?
No, she had a red bandana on.
Something, yeah, red. Okay, yeah,
A red bandit.
Yeah.
yeah. Like,
But that's the thing is like, actually, I read an article just like, you know, kind of the stuff that you were pointing out, but it was like, you know, I guess for other races, maybe not black, to things to stop saying to black women. You're so strong. I wish I was as strong as you. You're pretty for a black girl, just like you said, like, because it's not just, you know, when
it's condescending.
yeah, and when we kind of
Very.
do that among each other, what are we showing in outsiders? Yeah, you can definitely do that too. Can I touch your hair? Can you get the fuck back? Can you get the motherfuck back?
What is up with like white people's obsession with black people's hair? I feel like
Because
I need
their
to
shit
ask
is
a white
stringy
person.
and it's stringy and it's straight and it's fucking sad and flat and just blah.
Right, like if you wanted to blow out your hair, it would be like totally
Oh my
not
God.
like your natural hair. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And they don't have that luxury. Most of them.
Yeah, I don't know, but even like at work, like I feel like at work it's like I have to kind of like modify who
The
I
code
am.
switching.
Yeah, you know, because it's like, oh, I can't be too black because, you know, if I'm too black, then I may scare off the white people, you know, and it's like you got to be just black enough, got to whitewash yourself down some just to kind of like make them comfortable. And that's like really a problem, you know, it's like, you know, why do I need to compromise who I am in order for you to accept me? And like, I kind of feel like
Right.
it's on you. Like I shouldn't have to like take that extra step just to get you to like me or feel comfortable
Right.
around me just because I'm black. Like
Right.
there's a problem with that.
Yeah. And that is extremely
100%.
shitty. Actually, where I work now, the majority of the staff, people I work with, or my coworkers, are black. and I've never really had that, you know.
I've never had that at all.
And everybody's pretty much black, except for
I don't
usually,
know
of course,
anything
the
about
boss.
that.
Yeah. You know what?
Nothing.
I've come to notice, like at my job, they don't really put people of color or women in places of management other than middle management.
Yeah.
It's like, you
Of
know,
course.
they don't go any higher than that. And if there are, they're like very few and far in between. And then, of course, they're going to be men.
Right.
So it's
Of
like,
course.
yeah. So,
So
it's
that's
like man
like-
first, then you're
Yeah.
whatever
And
ethnicity.
then, right.
Damn.
Yeah.
Ain't
And
win
then
for
we'll
losing.
talk to a woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
We won't like it, but we'll talk to the bitch.
Right.
Yeah. And we'll call her sweetie, sweetheart, etc.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know.
At my job, it is very mixed, like as far as the race and stuff is concerned. But I will say that I find it odd that there's like there's like a hot side and a cold side. So basically, cold side does like all your fruits and salads and shit like that, and then the hot side does all the hot cooking, hot food, you know, whatever normal stuff that you would eat that's hot. And it's very divided as far as who works hot side, who works cold side. And that to me is just simply amazing, like how in 2017 it's like that sexist. Like it's crazy because it's turned into the point now where, I mean, there's a few of us that work on the hot side as well, but we're not permanently like stationed there. So we kind of go back and forth. There's two of us, we're called floaters. But it's only two of us out of all of the women that work in that kitchen. And we've gotten to the point where unconsciously, me and the other girl, we always say, oh yeah, we're going to be on the men's side today. Not the hot side, but the men's side.
Wow.
And then for it to also be for us, well, she's not black, but for it to be like a black female, like they literally just hired like a black female to be on that side. And she's a little woman with a big mouth, but she, you know, she's like around there basically like commanding her respect. Like you're not about to, you know, run over her. And she does it. She's an older lady, so she does it so gracefully, but you know, it's good to like watch and see how she does stuff. Cause you know, I'm kind of a vulgar miscreant, so I don't give a fuck. I just cuss people out and move on. But she does it in such like a classy way. And she, you know, I really have a lot of respect for her, the way that she does it, the way she handles, you know, the men and the shit that they try to give her, or, you know, they try to, when they put her in charge, because she's in charge of like a certain area. So people are always coming to her, like questioning what she's doing. And she's like, and I hear her say it so much. Listen, baby, I'm not new to this. Like, I got this. Don't even worry about it. Like, she's low key checking them like every fucking day. Every day it's the same shit. Like, I hear her saying the same thing. And I just walk by her and whisper, hey, get it, girl. You know, like, hey, but let them know, you know, you're not to be played with or whatever. And I think it's just low key fucking disgusting. Like, it pisses me off. I just don't say anything about it.
But like I said last time we talked about work, it's like the women do certain duties and the men try to do other duties. Like where I work right now, we have like packages that we have to like not necessarily ferry around, but if you order something, it gets delivered, whatever. I mean, I can go get my own stuff, but one of my coworkers always wants to bring it, you know, because I'm a lady. There we go, using that word.
Oh, okay.
But I'm like, I can get my own shit.
This bitch. Right.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm
Because
not.
you a strong black woman.
Yes.
Well, not necessarily, but I let him. I said, if you still want to be a gentleman, please do.
Absolutely.
You know, because I'm thinking, if you're bringing it because you think I can't do it, then I'll do it myself. But
Right.
I'm definitely strong enough, so you can still be a gentleman.
Strong, independent black woman. You.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Stereotype right there. Yeah.
But you know what, Michelle, when I was still, before I switched careers, the career I had before this one, I actually was considered management, and I was over like a certain amount of people. And I swear to you, like I came in, the lady that I was replacing, she trained me because she was basically retiring. It wasn't like she was getting fired situation. So I had time to spend with her, whatever the case may be. But she was also a woman, but she was not of any color. But what was crazy is once she finally transitioned out, I think maybe like 2 months after I got there. Every single decision I made, every call I made, as far as like, giving a yay or a nay on something, like every single thing that I did was literally called into question by the VP of the company. Now, I worked directly, like I didn't have another manager. I reported directly to the VP because I was quote unquote management. So, but every decision I made was called into question. And even if it was something as small as, it went from the smallest to hey, in passing, hey, Sharonda, by the way, what about blah, blah, blah? All the way up to, it would be emails just kind of coming back. Oh, hey, I heard that you decided blah, blah, blah. Can you let me know what happened? So it got to the point where not only did I also cover my ass just on a CYA basis, but it's like I had to like super cover my ass. Like,
you have to go
send
the extra
confirmation.
mile. It's like ridiculous.
Yeah, I had to like jump through fucking hoops. Like it was crazy. I've never had to cover and make sure, like I got to the point where I was starting to question myself, like, damn, am I making the right decision? Knowing that I've been doing the same career for 16 years. Like I knew what the fuck I was doing, but it got to a place where I was completely uncomfortable and it grew and grew and grew till I hated it. Like I hated everything about the whole fucking even getting up, going to work every day. I hated it.
God forbid you had like a feeling about it because then, she's angry.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
She's being with that black girl. That's why I didn't want to hire her anyway. Because they all act like that. They had that attitude. It's like, but it's justified. Like, I think that's one thing about black women is that we're not afforded the opportunity to have emotions.
Yeah.
Because it's like if she's acting this way in this situation, why is she being like that? No, like this is like a normal reaction.
What is wrong with her?
Yeah, what's wrong with her? And it's like, okay, no, whatever you did to her was fucking offensive, and she's offended by it, so that's why she's reacting that way.
Right.
But
100%.
she can't react that way. Like, she needs to be quiet and calm about it, because she's an angry black woman, and everybody got to duck now, so now we got to be afraid of her. Like,
because she's she's going to be angry. Watch it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, wait a minute, like, I'm angry for a reason.
Right.
Like, I remember.
It's like, why did you hire me for this? Like, you hired me for this job. And so if you felt like I was incompetent, then why the fuck did you even hire me for it? Like, you interviewed me.
Right.
Yeah. Don't question my decisions I've made.
Like, I remember
and that shit.
seeing, like, online around the time, like, when the police were shooting a lot of people. And people were like rightfully angry at those situations. And it's like
yesterday?
She's overreacting. He should have just put his arms out or whatever. Like, he should have just did this and this wouldn't have happened. Right. You're overreacting to this situation.
Just comply.
Like, somebody is dead, sir. Like, and it's like
somebody is dead, sir.
Right? It's like, come on now, like, that's a natural reaction to feel something, and
yes,
black women can't do that. Yeah, no, because God forbid, Lord Jesus.
Well, that's how I grew up. My dad was like that, and even though I felt like it was because he didn't have any boys, but maybe it was just period. He was like, you can't have feelings.
Yeah, like at the same time, you have to be everything and be nothing at all.
Girl.
So it's like just to appease other people. Right. Like, but you have to appease other people and you still have to have something for yourself. Still need to be able to take care of yourself. So again, you got to be all these things.
Right. You have to go to work because you have to have your own money because you don't have anybody to take care of you. But also at the same time, act like a lady.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you do all that?
Act like a lady and act like you owe me something. Right there. Act like you owe me something because you do. Because I gifted you with all this free air.
Right.
It's free God-given air. I gave that to you.
I gave it to you. And you acting just
See how you breathing, bitch? Yeah. Right. I gave you breath.
I don't want to breathe the air. I don't want to breathe
the air. You dumbass. All that oxygen. Yeah. I can take that shit away.
Never had that power.
I don't know. It's just crazy though. I don't know. But yeah.
I gave you breath, ho.
So have you been stereotyped?
Me?
Yeah.
First of all, I'm black. I sound white. Have I been stereotyped? Yes.
Oh my God, yes. You're just a walking fucking.
So what do people think,
I'm
think of
also
you?
I sound white, but I also have kids out of wedlock.
Yeah. Oh, you're not supposed to have
and
children.
twice.
Yeah.
Ooh, double whammy. So I'm a walking stereotype.
You know what? I will say this. People are often surprised that I only have one child.
Yeah.
Before they know me, of course. But yeah,
Really?
it's like you just have how many kids do you have? It's not do you have kids. It's how many.
Yeah.
And I say one, it's like, oh, you don't want to have any more? Why you don't have any more children? So I don't fucking like kids. But like
I got
Right.
so hard.
but it's like what do you mean? Or you know what I mean? Just like I think that it's like also subtle questions like that just feeds into stereotypes.
Right, stereotypes.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
said, stop asking these questions. How many
Yeah.
kids? Yeah. Can
Yeah.
I touch your fucking hair? No.
Right. You know. Do you like watermelon?
Oh,
With your chicken?
Only with fried chicken, my nigga. Only with fried chicken. Like really? Like are y'all serious? That's
there
crazy.
was a time I didn't eat either of those.
But it's like when did we own that? When did we
Right.
become the owners?
Well, let's see, about 100, and I mean that's when they start. Like, okay, remember whenever Barack Obama, they had the watermelon joke. Remember of the lawn of the White House, somebody was going to plant watermelon seeds or
Shut
some
up.
dumb shit.
I didn't-
Yeah,
I
are
never-
you laughing?
I am.
You asshole.
Oh my God.
Okay. But anyway, yeah, hell yeah, they did that. I don't know. I don't even like fucking watermelon.
Really?
Hell no. Patrick's always like, watermelon. I'm like, oh, yuck.
But I don't know when did black people become the owners of watermelon and fried chicken? Like who owns
Okay,
KFC?
but okay, that's true. But KFC, can you really count KFC as fried chicken? It's like
That's
chicken
number
skin.
one. Thank you.
It's like chicken skin, but it's a little bit moist. It's not crispy.
They have that extra crispy one.
Bitch, that hoe is moist. And what? So stop, because that ain't no fried chicken.
Who owns Popeyes? I don't know. Like
Love that chicken from Popeye. You know I hate, and I actually have a written rant that I sent to them about that fucking black lady. You know the one with short hair who's like, my leg quarters or whatever the fuck she says. It pisses me off. It pisses me off because that is a stereotypical black woman who knows how to fry chicken. Is it not?
Right.
I bet
No,
that chicken be
100%.
good, though.
I bet I won't slap
Right.
that hoe with the drumstick. I bet that. Because I'm going to send it to you. I'm going to actually post it somewhere. I hate that lady.
Oh wow.
It bothers me so bad. And this is what my mom felt about the Pine Sol chick and
Oh,
Philip
that Pine
and
Sol chick
that
was
damn
terrible.
Philip's milk and magnet, because she
Oh
was
my God.
your typical messy bitch. Oh well, blah 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 about Pine Sol. Shut the fuck up. Anyway,
Flows was shining though.
yeah. But Pine Sol, Phillips Nickel Magnesia, my
Shiny
mom was
flows.
like really over it.
Yeah. We do have those stereotypical images of black women in commercials like that.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like there was a phone one or something. I don't
I'm
know.
sure. You know which one I didn't like? I know what good is. The fuck out of here. That Church's commercial.
Oh.
Girl.
First of all, Church's is not good.
Okay, so I like the chicken tenders from Church's.
Yeah, those. Okay, my bad. Church's is really good. Only on that food, though.
It's
yeah,
hit and miss
those-
on that rice.
We do have those stereotypical images everywhere.
What about them fried gizzards?
Even in cartoons. Cartoons, too. I'd say all of these stereotypes are the reason for, like, what? Black Girl Magic, Black Girls Rock, Black Excellence. You know, they portray us in a different light. Not necessarily, I can't say the right light, because some of us are bitchy and shitty.
Well, I mean, we're multifaceted creatures.
Bitchy and shitty.
It's in
Bitchy
there
and
somewhere.
shitty.
Bitchy and shitty.
Yeah.
And messy like the Pine Sol lady, but it's okay.
Right. But I mean, we are a multitude of things. I mean, you know, we're nurses and we're rocket scientists, and
Danielle trying to win that motherfucking Pulitzer Prize for speech of the year
Isn't
on a
she?
podcast.
Is it gonna be for peace, Michelle?
Bitch, for peace.
best 5 minutes ever
Oh my god!
in a podcast. Go to
In a podcast. That's it. Danielle Jones.
Thank you so much.
She's like, we're
Could not
lawyers.
have done it without the Cabernet Sauvignon
Oh. And we're
Here we
doctors.
go.
from France.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Sharonda, can you please come? Can you get her?
I cannot. Like I can't. She wishes death upon me.
From
Fuck
from.
her.
What the fuck? From fur. From fur. That reminds me of Diatrofa. Whatever. What they say?
Je ne sais quoi?
No. That's what I said, and it was wrong. That's why I didn't say it loud. I was like, that's wrong.
Just be loud and wrong, girl.
Loud and wrong. Instead, I was like, let me be quiet and wrong because it's wrong. Okay, so we have a quiz. You want to ask me the questions, or you want to go half?
Okay, so this is the "Are you a stereotypical black woman?" quiz.
Oh Lord.
Doom, doom, doom.
You gonna read first? All right. You want me and Sharonda both to answer?
Yeah. Okay. Does your voice raise 5 octaves and your eyes search for the nearest object to throw when your child gets a tone with you?
Yes.
Sort of. So yes.
Do your hands automatically go to your knees when you hear Cash Money Records take it over for the 9-9
For the 9-9
in 2000?
Yes.
I'm gonna go with yes on that one.
Have you watched every episode of Martin?
Yes.
Yeah, like 17 times though. But I mean, it's part of my childhood. The fuck?
All right, it's my turn now. I'm gonna ask you guys questions. Sharonda, can you hear me?
I can.
All right. Is it difficult for you to be on time?
Especially when,
doing this because I'm not there.
especially when you don't have to go anywhere.
I'm like, God
Oh
damn,
my
she don't have to leave
God.
the house. This bitch.
Michelle, why? I thought you were on my side. I can't. Damn it. Can't
Look,
win.
that's one of the questions that's on.
Are you late from your home?
Are you late from your house to your house?
Yeah, to call in to your podcast.
The both of you. Oh my God.
It's a fucking recorded show that starts whenever you decide. Are you late to that bitch?
Oh my God. I cannot win. I hate you both so much. Deathbed. On my deathbed. And this is how I get treated.
Is the first thing you look at when you meet a new guy his shoes?
I think I do.
I don't like these questions.
Yeah, I mean, you have to. They could be wearing no shoes.
They could be wearing dirty white shoes.
Exactly. They could be wearing
And that is a hell no.
them damn shoes with look like a mouth.
Wait, did you say no shoes?
That's what I said. Imagine a man walking in from outside, seeing you somewhere, having his breath taken away, and approaching. What are you going to do? You're going to be like, I'm sorry, sir. You obviously don't have anywhere to live. We cannot go out.
She'd have made him full homeless in 2 seconds.
A full homeless.
Full homeless, bitch. Don't skip down on your luck. Skip saying with your mama, bitch, you are homeless.
If you don't have on shoes, shit done got real grave. Okay?
Have a lot of homeless men hit on you.
Yes, actually. You know, I used to
Exactly
work
where are
downtown.
you when this happened?
I used to
Oh,
work
yeah, that's
downtown,
true.
and every time I went outside, it was like, you want to go on a date? I'm like, but you don't even have nowhere to live. Where you going to take me? To your tent? What the fuck we finna do?
Did they have shoes?
Y'all gonna have a date in his cardboard box.
I mean, I don't know what. I mean, it's not like you can take me somewhere, you know.
They can walk you around the block.
Ooh. Baby,
hold
let's
your
go
hand.
to the library.
Yeah.
I'm homeless as fuck in this bitch.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
no,
God. Exactly.
no. But yes, a lot of homeless men have it on me. Thank you, Danielle. I must look rather homeless. All right. Do you have Indian in your family?
Just on my daddy's side.
Oh, Cherokee?
Yeah.
Cherokee.
On my daddy's side. Yeah. I don't really know all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I know it's Indian in my family.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that.
Mm-hmm.
But he died before I was born.
Right. Exactly.
Do you have a token white friend?
Danielle is the token white friend. Next.
Oh my God! I can't believe you.
That means I'm not your
Oh
friend.
my God. Have you seen yourself dance? Yeah.
I'm so offended right now.
I
You
feel
dance
lies
how
in the
Michelle
room.
talks.
You bitch, you!
Oh my God!
You bitch, you! You bitch, you! When you come back from vacation, I'm gonna fucking fight you. Outside of Naya's house. How dare you?
Outside of Naya's house.
How dare you? I'm
Like,
so
complete.
upset.
Like,
Oh my God!
hey, ma'am, you mentioned it earlier that you talk like a white girl, so I don't know
Bitch
what
say,
you expect from
you
me.
dance how Michelle talk.
Motherfucking match made in heaven in this bitch.
Oh wow!
Whatever.
Yeah.
What-
Anyway,
Well, how did you like your ginger tea?
listen, I'm on the phone, ain't I? All right. I'm not in the bathroom.
Did you like the wine? Cause I see you turning it up.
No, that was because I had asked Rhonda a question I thought was snarky.
Oh, okay.
So I was drinking the wine real big because I was like, yeah, bitch.
Gotcha.
Just like a white girl, you know. I'm like, stop calling me white girl.
I felt it through the phone, Michelle. I felt it through the phone.
So it was pretty good.
So yeah, I actually liked it as it breathed.
Yes.
It
I was going to
sort
say settle. Is that the kind of
same
the
thing.
idea?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm learning.
Like it opened up. It was a very
Let's see.
lakey wine, so it should have some. It was 13% alcohol in it, but it has those tannins and legs going on in it. It's like shake it, girl.
It made you wine gay. Legs. I feel like wines are girls.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I feel like this would be a masculine wine.
This one?
Yeah, if we're gonna go there with it, like this, this one would be more
Still
like
be a girl.
Masculine. No, I wanna
Fucking
associate it with
wine.
the
You're like,
lady.
no. I said masculine. Boys wear blue and girls wear pink.
Exactly.
Looking at us.
Exactly. That's what the fuck I meant.
I know. You were like,
What?
that's not what I said. This bitch.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, what was your score, though, on this
So,
masculine wine? Yeah. You like it?
I don't at all. Not at all. Not even the least little bit.
Oh, my God. Okay.
I will give it a 20. Like I said, as it breathed, it sort of opened up a little bit.
Breathe again. Breathe.
Can't take you nowhere.
You can't take me to the recording from the recording.
Yeah. So it opened up a little bit and it came a little bit lighter because at first taste it was really kind of harsh.
It tasted like that green alcohol.
It was really strong, like
Yes.
potent. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
but it
black
kinda-
women.
Like what?
I said like black women.
Yes.
Potent, like a black woman.
You
Oh my
just look
God.
like a perfume commercial, bitch. Potent by
Shit
Black
went full
women.
circle.
I feel like we should do that. Potent by Between Us Girls.
In a t-shirt. Just potent with a period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Like Stranger.
Oh my God. Exactly.
It totally made sense though at the time.
I know, right?
It did make sense at the time. Stranger.
Oh my God.
Well, Sharonda, I wish you could rate it at least. Like, just throw a number out there.
And what was this again? What was the grape?
It's a Cabernet Sauvignon.
So it's not that.
I'm at bare minimum gonna give it a 20.
Really?
That's what you gave it.
Yeah, but she didn't even taste it.
You feel like she would have been. I don't know who you are.
I don't know either.
You're like, she didn't even taste it. Oh, man. Like somebody knocked over her fucking Play-Doh. Like she built a big castle and somebody just walked through and was like, fuck your castle, little nigga.
And how does she care when she wants me to die in my shoes? I don't get it. Like, it's so weird.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, man. But you don't even know what it tastes like. You're making that up.
It's not valid. It doesn't count. What the fuck?
I hate you.
That's exactly what you look like. I'm like, who the fuck are you? This bitch is possessed by a nice little boy. What the fuck?
She didn't even see the legs on it. I don't know. It's not fair. It doesn't count. No.
Let's see. Does it? I can't. I
you
see.
see it? You
yeah.
see when you tilt it? Yeah.
Oh, I see your
You tilt the
legs. She
Sheer
knows
energy?
how to use them.
Oh, Lord.
Yes, bitch. Sheer imaging.
I was
You know
with you. I was
what's
with
killing me
you.
is this.
I'm sorry. I was trying to make the beat. You weren't helping. Remember? Okay, that was very 90s of me. Yes. Fuck you, Daniel. I'll let you be you, man. All right. Hold on just a second. I gotta go back to the thing because I forgot what I'm supposed to be saying. We're almost done. Sharonda, you're done. You have anything else you want to say?
I fucking hate both of you.
Okay.
That's nice.
But that's all.
I'm so glad you're in touch with your feelings.
Something you would know nothing about.
You know what? I think Danielle has been putting on because I think she is actually the person with the most feelings.
I have lots of feelings. I tell y'all this all the time. Y'all don't.
Are you the black girl that's not allowed to fucking feel? Are you the bitch that can't fucking feel? Do you need me to help you feel your feelings?
This is getting a little bit too much. You said it too many times.
Do you want me to fucking help you to feel what you feel?
I'm starting to feel claustrophobic.
So, like, when you hear the word feel and feelings, are you like, what the fuck? Assault. Is it like assault on your character? For somebody to be like, feel something. You'd be like, bitch, get the fuck out my face.
I start to feel claustrophobic. Like, it's like the wall.
Because somebody's like, hey, Danielle, I like you. You're my friend. She's like, bitch, get the fuck out my face.
Why are you invading my space? Right, it's starting to close in on me. I don't like it. Right. I'm going to have a heart attack.
It's like when somebody comes in to hug her. Oh, my God, what do I do with my hand?
She is. She's like, whoo, blows her rape whistle like this.
Imaginary rape whistle.
This motherfucker over here. Hello?
Guard. Security.
Yeah.
Security.
Standing right by me. Is he touching you? Fuck no. Shit. All right. Well, thanks for listening. So appreciated. Didn't say that right. So appreciated.
It's just words.
Yeah. Listen, my daughter and I are doing a new thing called interpretive speech, which means you can say whatever you feel, want to say, whatever sounds come into your head, and then those are actual words. Ask Michaela. That's how it works.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
I'm totally kidding. Everybody's looking at me like, really, bitch? Really?
It's like it's like a dance
Daniel's like,
routine.
so do I need to go? Should I Google it? Should I
I'm
see?
I swear to God, I'm sitting here like, let me
Just
Google this
interesting.
shit.
No,
Is this
bitch.
real?
Whatever that comes up, I was thinking it sounds like improvisation. Like
No, but you know,
Right.
Michaela is very imaginative, and she has a really, really great personality, and her imagination is huge. So we do sometimes we act in the car. When she acts like me, I'm like, "Don't say that." She's like, "Oh, really?"
she was a you on you.
Yeah, she's like, "Don't you know you just told me that shit yesterday?"
Right.
So thank you guys for listening, like I said before, and please go to our website, sign up for our newsletter. Just please sign up for it.
Do
Okay.
it now.
Because
Goddamn
if
it.
you don't
now.
sign up for it, yes, like Sharonda said, just immediately drop everything you're doing and be like, www.betweenusgirlspodcast.com. Do I want to sign up for the newsletter? Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, make sure you click all of that, because if you do, absolutely nothing amazing will happen. But
Oh my God.
But your life will change.
yeah, you will get your
Absolutely.
full life eventually. Okay?
Bye.
That was so fucking dry.
Thank you for joining us on Between Us Girls. But don't keep it a secret. Listen and share with everyone you know. See you next week.